Hello, everybody. Let me adjust this camera here for better viewing. Mom needs to order bubble wrap, she said. Hello, Kevin.
Hello.
Excellent. Let's get back to the beginning here. Christina James was in the house. Excellent. You even beat Larry in here. Wow, that's pretty impressive. And Cindy. But you're all here now, and that's all that matters. Let's see. Larry, Cindy, Larry, Christina. Hello, Denise. Even Denise was early. How's the shop going today? Denise, Carrie sent you an email. She asked me to pass that along. Got my plaque sprayed today. They came out awesome. That is excellent, Larry. That is excellent. Let's see if I can get permission. I'll share with them. I'll share with the name on them. Hey, very nice. When you're ready, we will share them for sure. Hey, Joe, how you doing? Sorry you're late to the party. That was the pre-party. The pre-party she was late for. And we got, let's see, Mama Mamedo. Is that like Mamedo Beak, like Tomato Blake? It's Rachel, but it says Mamedo Blake.
Mama Toe Blake.
Oh, Mama Two Blake. Oh, Blake's her kid, I'll bet you. I'll bet you. And we got Ann in the house, and we got S. Pike, which is Stephanie Pike with the beautiful little puppies. Yeah, I don't know what's doing that thing. It's weird. Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, she is Mama to Blake. I thought it was Mamedo Blake, like a funny name on tomato. And I couldn't figure that one out. I'm like, what does that even mean? Oh, so I have been in the shop literally all day today, having a ball. Threw up a little premiere early this morning and have been venturing on the what do you call it, Carrie? The fountain pen journey, figuring out the tools, how to use them, all that good kind of stuff. And right now, I have created a body. So when you're holding your, this will be the section. So when you're holding your section, this is the part that you put the ink thing in and screw down the nib. So the section and the nib would be right here, and you would write with it. But I have threads on the outside. They look gorgeous. And I got threads on the inside so you can screw the nib in. These are triple start threads on the outside, so it's easier to seat the pen when you're done. So this is my very first one. I was very excited. Took me an hour and a half probably to make this as I was getting used to the tools and how to use them and all that kind of stuff. So this will be the cap. I'll probably play with that tomorrow. I need a nib. I have to create the section, which is the part that holds the nib. And then I've got to put those two together, and then to understand how far I have to drill inside this cap here. And it'll probably come to about here. And I've actually got a lot of extra room. I'm only drilled about this far into this one here. So I'll be cutting some of that off as I'm styling, but I'll measure it and make a mark. That way I don't cut the end of it off. But this is not shaped yet. All that is done is drilled, cored out, and the threads are turned on the inside and the outside. Very fun and cool process. And I've got these marked right here with a marker, starting to fade away a little bit, but this is how they came out of the blank. And I cut them right there, or right here, I should say. And I'm trying to match these up as best I can. But I'm looking now that when you screw it down, you're really losing 5/16 of an inch of what that was. So I'm learning. And then this will be the section. I've got another cool blank right here. That is the one we sold on the live on Wednesday, but here's another duplicate of it. Little fat, so I got to trim this one down, but I'm going to be able to use this, and because this is a shorter blank, I need to get a section, so I'm going to use buffalo, Indian River buffalo horn. So I'm going to make a section for the nib out of a piece of horn from a buffalo. So that'll be the first little sort of a custom kind of deal I do. A lot of fun. Well, those are from India. I don't know why, but yeah, they got buffaloes here too. In fact, that's on our flag, isn't it? Is that on our flag? No, it's the Indian thingy.
Yes, but the OKC Thunder.
Yep, Blake and Kirsa are my kids. That is awesome. That's a pretty cool name, Kirsa. But it's Rachel. We know who you are, Rachel. We're glad that you are here. That is for sure. We got everybody, Ann and Rachel and all that kind of good stuff. Anyway, been also playing around with the 3D resin printer this week, and I have printed out a whole bunch of these, and they're going to be going down in the mold, and we're going to figure out some pretty cool colors that go with gray. We got a hex and we got a brick pattern, and we're going to pour them down into something, and I printed literally 18 of them. It's really weird. They just, and you print, and it takes as long to print one as it does 18 of them because it prints layer by layer as it comes up out of the resin. Some kind of light shines on it and hardens it, but this is resin now. It's not plastic. So I'll cut these ends off that have this cap there, and we'll turn some of these. Maybe a hot pink in here, pink and gray. That might look cool. Carrie will direct our color efforts. But anyway, that's that right there. Got 18 of those we're going to play with here in the next week or so. See what we can come up with. And then I created a holder. This is a holder that will hold my new blanks because I'm going to be making some of my own blanks. And I bought this tubing. It's PETG tubing, and it will go down in here and sit, and we'll pour the resin in there, and you'll be able to see what you're doing on the other side there. I got to buy some more pipe because you only get about 5 out of that thing. It's got a little rubber stopper at the bottom so you can pop them out, and the resin doesn't stick to this because it's plastic, so they pop right out. And of course, I'll shoot a little bit of that non-stick stuff in there. So eventually this can hold 12, and this will fit right down into the pressure pot. So it's pretty cool. It's got holes here, and nothing but a base on the bottom. So I made that, designed it and made it this week, and we're just having a bunch of fun. It is confusing, Joe and Rachel and everybody. It's just a weird, I don't know if that's a StreamYard thing or that's a whatever. And of course I printed for Kevin. He's holding up the Spider-Man mask, head, whatever you want to call it. But that's pretty cool. I don't know what, I think YouTube made a change and they blew it. And Kevin, when did you start on that Hermione there?
4 in the morning.
So he's done all of that, 7.5 inches, he told me today. So good job, Kev. Tearing it up. Good job. Okay, so what else is going on here? So we're venturing into the world of fountain pens little by little. And what's funny is as you start doing the steps, you start finding out what you don't have. So thank goodness Amazon. But we'll get some stuff in tomorrow, and then we'll be able to measure and make the nib and the section and all that kind of stuff. So, just having some fun. Oh, turned that off. Let's go here and go to, my camera's not working over there. Why not?
I don't know.
Well, that's
I'm gonna
weird.
say one thing here.
Carrie's going to say one thing.
Okay. So right now, Blanks by DPP has a new VIP group called Blanks by DPP VIP. I know it's a mouthful.
That's a bunch.
She posted earlier in the week. I think she's going to get ready to post again in our Facebook group. But head over there. They're dropping and lots of other turners.
Excuse me. I will get them a link. Keep talking.
Yeah. So Tim's going to post the link here, but they're dropping a whole bunch of blanks in there, and you can just select Leopard Leatherworks. We would appreciate if you choose us, please. And then it will automatically be sent to us at no charge to you. So you just pay for the blank, and then the shipping is charged after we turn the blank.
So let's go see here. Where's here? Let me share. I'm going to put a link in here as soon as I share it.
We want all the blanks from them to come here.
This is the group, Blanks by DPP VIP group. I don't know what a VIP group is, but heck, I want to be a VIP. So, if she's doing her pretty cool swirly, colorly stuff there with some glitter, looks really good. And of course, she just launched it. There's her header, all that kind of good stuff.
2 minutes ago.
Yeah. So let me get that link in there. I'm going to pop it over to the StreamYard.
So we want you all to send them to us.
Yep. Go check out Renee and send us some blanks.
Some of you have bought some of her blanks during the Mrs. Butter D and Jeremiah Kettner event, and some of the drops that she had earlier this summer. So please, they're just as gorgeous. I mean, they are. Really
Let me
beautiful.
share again, Denise. Let's see. Share screen. The link is in the thing there, and I think she dropped something 4 hours ago. And she's only got 111 people in there, so it's starting to grow, starting to get going there. Carrie's in there, and Elizabeth there. Jesse from Cocoon is there. Renee, of course, there. Donna's over there. Yeah, all the people we do. Yeah, mostly Turners, because there's some extra people that are not Turners, but of course she sent all the Turners a message and said, get on in here and all that good kind of stuff. So check it out. Hit the link. Get over there and help her out. Send your goodies here, all that kind of good stuff. Hopefully that helps Denise. And the drop was 4 hours ago, but yeah, I couldn't find the other day too. Carrie finally had to invite me in. So somebody's leaving the shop now?
She just leaving and she just dropped it.
Oh, she just dropped 4 hours ago. So anyway, click that link. Have at it. Have a good time. Etc. 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 Let it be written. Let it be done. A little bit of my Yule Brenner there. Yes, ma'am. We're happy to help. Okay. Let's, for some reason, my camera is not being picked up over the lathe. Did I unplug it? Nope. It's plugged in. Let's see. Yeah, it was working earlier. And it comes over here to this hub. And that hub is there. And that's plugged in. We got the other ones all fired up. Kevin, you stay there. I'm going to refresh my browser, see if I can pick up that camera.
And I've been pretty much in the craft room pretty much all day, people. I've been banging this out. I've done all the way up here since 4 in the morning. Amazing. I feel proud of myself.
All right. So I am back.
Is your camera working now?
No. What the heck? I'm going to reboot. So I will really be back. Everybody watch Kevin Diamond Paint.
Thanks, Joe. I mean, Cindy, sorry. Sorry about that. And this will be my 17th canvas once it's finished. And so I've done 12 big size canvases and 6 mini dazzles, which will calculate to 18 canvases. So, and I'll probably do at least 18 canvases on the cruise. 12 Star Wars and 6 of a 90s. It's like all stuff from the 90s. Thanks, Joe. So, yeah. So I got I've been diamond painting since spring of 2025. So 7 months now. And this will be my first cruise diamond painting. And I'll be going to my first diamond painting retreat next September. Yeah. She could be done by tomorrow night, Miss Hermione Granger. That'll be the fastest I ever done a kit. The fastest. Yeah, well, got a lot of time on my hands right now. So, so I wake up at 4 in the morning and bang out for 6, 7 hours.
It picked it up. Very good.
Yay!
All right, what did we miss here? Couldn't find the page. Looking real good, Kev. Been in and out all day. That's good, Larry. Agree with Cindy. Yeah. How long you been diamond painting now, Kevin? Since 4 a.m., right, Kev? And then you take a
No,
little
diamond
break.
painting,
Oh, forever?
yeah, how long?
Started, but he didn't really start getting into it. So.
Okay, so the question is, do you like this far away view or do you want the closer view? I put it far away so I can see all the diamond painting accoutrement, but I can zoom it back in if you want. Let me know, everybody, which you want. Hello, Teresa.
Which one are you talking about, Joe? Are you talking about retreat? Oh, it's in
Cindy likes
Savannah,
a little
Georgia.
closer. Yeah.
It's in Savannah, Georgia, Joe. If that's what you talk about, what retreat I'm going to. Closer,
Okay,
says
let's
Christina.
go a little closer here. Let me make it big, turn my laptop a little bit, and then I'll be able to see when it's focused.
Stephanie says zoom in on the blank.
Hey, Kevin, do me a favor and exit out. No, just stay there. Hang on. I know what to do. I just want to make it big so I can see it from across the room. Let me flip these, go big. Okay, now I can make it large and I can see it across the room here. All right. Kevin will be still with us. He'll just be back in a little bit. Let me zoom in.
I'm still here, people.
Yeah. Let's see. Where's my focus? Here's my focus.
Focus. Oh, so I got early Christmas. Oh, it's something. Hold on.
That's how sharp
no.
that is.
I'll
Still
tell
a
you
little
what.
out of focus. Let me get a little closer here, or a little more in focus. Is that getting better, Kev?
Yeah. I
That's
can
not
read the
too bad.
words.
Yep, that's
I
pretty
can
good.
see Jacob's logo.
Excellent. Got a little. This is acorn shells or acorn caps, whatever you call that. It's pretty cool. Okay, here we go. We're going to start rolling now. We're going to make this one round.
And Joe, the retreat's called Diamonds and Driftwood Diamond Painting at Tybee Island of Georgia. And no, Dad's not coming. It's a mother-son trip. So, yeah, speaking of what I was saying, I was diamond painting probably 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, probably around 11. My friend, who's like a brother to me, John, he's like, I have a Christmas present for you. And he says, would you want to go to a Utah Jazz game, front row seats against the Lakers on December 18th? I was like, heck yeah. And he's going to fly me out on the 18th. We're going to go to the Jazz game. Then we're going to go to Top Golf the next day. I'm going to show him where I lived in Utah, my high school. And I don't know if it's, yeah. And we're going to go to a BYU basketball game the next night. And I'll fly back. So, yeah. That just surprised me. I'm just diamond painting away. And he's like, here's a gift for you. I was like, heck yeah. So,
All right, we are round. Let me slow that down a little bit. All right, we're going to do 0.54 baseball bat and artist choice.
whose pen is this, sir? Dad, whose pen's this? Oh, thank you, Larry. How nice of you. Yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. I'm going to see the greatest NBA player ever, LeBron James, play. So that's going to be awesome. Against the Lakers, probably one of the greatest franchises out there. So I'll see Luka Doncic, who used to play for the Dallas Mavericks, who was traded last season.
0.57.
Whose pen is this, Dad?
I heard your voice, Kevin. Remember, I can't hear anything with the blower on.
Oh, I was just. Whose pen is it? No.
0.56. Well, that was chickeny. Come on, Tim, take some off here.
Okay, so.
All right, that should be right on the money there. And yes, we are right on the money. Love it.
And around 11 o'clock, I took a break from diamond painting. Oh, you just can't hear me when the blower's on, Larry. So, 11 o'clock, I took a break, watched some Halloween cooking shows, like Outrageous Pumpkins. These people are talented, like really talented. I also watched a murder true crime show called Unusual Suspects. Which so and when I diamond paint, oh you're funny, Joe. You're funny.
.55. Very close.
Oh, that's funny. You're funny,
And
Joe.
that'll be it right there.
And I'm no longer The Lego Leopard. I am the diamond painting leopard, guys. I'm not done with Legos. I'm just going to be doing less Legos. Yeah. Good thing. My flight to Utah is nonstop, which is perfect. So I don't have to rush, get off the plane to the next stop, which is nice. I'm more of a round diamond person. I like to do round diamond kits. I'll do square, but I prefer round.
All right, I think I know what we're going to do on this one. It's a new cut. I practiced it today. It's called Cheeky.
Cheeky!
It's called Cheeky.
Cheeky, 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 cheeky. That's not something you hear in Hawaii.
5 1/4. There's our center. And let's come out 7/8 of an inch in either direction. There we go.
So I'll be going on my cruise,
right.
and then 3 weeks later, I'll be going to Utah. So,
So when my nibs get here tomorrow, I'm going to make a section, which is the place on a fountain pen. It's what it's called, where you put your fingers and hold the pen. Before the weekend is out, I will have my first fountain pen done and completed.
fantastic.
Pretty excited, I'll tell you about that. It really has thrown me in a creative mood, getting ramped up to do these things. And as Carrie will tell you, I'm really not that creative.
No, you're not. Yes, I will, Cindy. Going on a cruise and then going to Utah.
What's that, babe? Me. Not terribly. I'm very handy and can make just about anything and fix just about anything, but I'm not terribly creative. I mean, even when I'm doing diamond painting pens or when I'm doing other stuff, I mean, I'm just doing what other people have done for a long time, just sort of taking my own spin on it, which I guess is a measure of creativity there. Okay, let's begin the cheeky.
Cheeky, cheeky,
Let's see,
cheeky.
which knife do I need? Here it is.
That sounds like a Hawaiian dance. Yeah.
I was just having some fun this morning. I go, I'm going to do a twist on an old theme here.
And cool thing, our Disney cruise ship, Disney Destiny, leaves the Netherlands on Monday. Very exciting. And I will be logging be vlogging both trips, the cruise and my trip to Utah.
There it is. Cheeky.
Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky.
All right, blower is off now. I can start hearing things. And look at the new addition. Wait till you see the new diaper.
Oh boy. Oh, it's pink.
It's like really cute.
Hot pink diapers.
You've got Barbie diapers.
Cheeky. Cheeky.
You've got like Barbie colored diapers.
Pink. Christina James says pink diapers.
That's right. They arrived, was it yesterday? And Kevin says, what are these? I said, diapers. He said, diapers? And forgetting that we call these things diapers.
I did not. I did not forget.
Well, once I reminded you, you didn't forget.
Don't throw me under the bus.
But that's what they were. But that's what they were for. I retired the yellow ones. They were been using them for a year and a half.
Yeah. Don't worry. Just tune in to the Triple C Adventures. You can see our vlogs. That's a. Oh, nothing like a hot pink diaper with a cheeky turn.
There you go. Can you guess why it's called cheeky?
It's fat.
Nope.
I don't know why.
The crowd out there.
What was for dinner, Joe? Cindy said, if my kids had pink diapers when they were babies, I might have liked the diapers better.
Heck yeah, Cindy. You should have invented them, sister.
I've seen on the news where they were offering cruises where you can stay on the ship, but cost a lot, probably. I wouldn't mind that. That'd be fun.
How long do you stay on the ship?
I don't know.
Because we're staying on the ship.
But we have to get off the ship at the end of the cruise.
That is correct.
There must be a.
Look at Joe. No way, Cindy.
No matter
No
what
matter
the
the
colors
color.
of diapers are, they don't change inside. Don't improve inside.
No kidding, Joe. No kidding. But it would make it nicer, just not perfect. I was going to call this plumber, but I thought cheeky was a better name.
Sarah Ann is in the live.
Hello, Sarah.
Haven't seen her in a while.
A year on a cruise ship. That would be way too much, Larry. I'm telling you. Too long away from the lathe.
Oh, God. Jeez. Come on. Have some fun.
Tortilla crusted tilapia with rice for the hubby. And you had leftover baby back ribs. Personally, I think I'd go for the baby back ribs.
I'd go with both.
I know, but, if you had to choose, because you had to share,
Cindy. Too true, Joe. Yellow would be no good because everything would blend in.
You got it, Joe. Ha 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 ha.
There,
Hello,
Starla.
Starla. Hope all is well with you today.
They were
Fall off the rib. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Love them
That's why
like
you know
that.
they're good.
Super easy to eat, too. All right. Because these little acorn things here are wood, we got to clean it off, dry it off, and warm those back up. So here we go. Let's clean it off first.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Trudy yet. Okay, now we're rubbing in the beeswax and oil.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and there is number one for the night.
Whose
Lot of
pen is that?
This is Jess's pen with the acorn caps in them. Not the whole acorn, just the cap. It's got purple, green. Looks a little Mardi Gras, quite frankly. Purple, green, black, or really dark blue. I'm not sure which it is. All right, let's make this one round again.
So. Yeah, bang this out. Yes, it is, Mr. Larry. I like Jacob's blanks. He does a good job. Very talented, I have to say. I would say he's the Tom Brady of making blanks.
Thank you, Joe.
I was saying to Larry, I think Jacob is the Tom Brady of making blanks. I probably can't hear me. Because he is pretty good. Bet you
Perfect.
wasn't cheap.
On the money.
Bet it wasn't cheap, Joe.
Just a hair bigger. We'll take 3 whiskers off and it'll be perfect.
3 whiskers. Yeah, those look pretty classy.
All right, let's see what we got here. I love this pebble path. Pretty cool. Good colors.
Ooh. Looks like one of the blinks that we sold on Wednesday.
I think Morse code always makes these look pretty cool.
All right, people, I'm halfway through the face. Ooh. What did you get, Miss Cindy?
that kit from the Halloween drop just got here. Nice.
Kins in costume. Oh, Stephanie has a question.
Yes, Stephanie, that is inches. It's 0.52. 0.50 would be half an inch, and 0.52 would be 200 more than a half inch.
We know what you meant, Larry.
And let me just go over that, what I'm measuring. So I'm using the caliper here, and it's 0 to 1 inch. And there's, there's like a 1/16 of an inch or something. And on the inside, there's decimals. I'm not sure if you can see that there. Let me get it higher. Let me turn the brightness down a little bit here. Okay, I just turned the brightness way down. But essentially, the inside dial is decimal points. And as it comes around, like right now, I'm working on 0.54. So that would be right there. So when I come down to measure, I'm measuring the bottom of the finger grip, because that's where we have people measure to know how big it is. There's 0.54 right there. So that tells me where I need to start, because it's the bottom. And quite frankly, nobody's fingers goes all the way down in there. Their fingers are usually up on the incline, but it's a good place to start to measure from. No, you're right, Larry. You're on the money. That would be 52. Yeah, 0.52 would be 0.520 thousandths. 52. It's actually 0.5 is tenths and 2, so it's 52 hundredths. If you add a 0, you'd say 520 thousandths. But you're there. So that just gives me a starting point to make the incline where the finger sits. And it's super important that, let me just turn this back up here, that when you're diamond painting, you've got room for your fingers. This couldn't be your end right here. If the end looked like this right here, because you got nowhere for your thumb, and now you're pressing too hard to try to hold on, and that starts making the muscles real tight in your arm. So down here, your fingers and thumbs and stuff and the back finger here can fit nicely on the pen. So that's why we do that. Now we do have one lady who loves, and you've seen me do hers, she has this 7/8 of an inch long snoot, because she holds, I forget how, something like this, but it makes sense if you saw the pen. But she doesn't hold her pen like she's writing. She holds it in a different manner. So we've developed a whole different end for her. Or not a different end, but an elongated end. So that's what that is when I say 0.52. It's, half an inch, or 0.66 would be 66 hundredths of an inch. That kind of thing. Thanks, Tim. So if I measured mine and got 2 inches, is that about the medium grip family? So what you do is you can send me 2 inches and I'll convert it. But let's just take a break here for a second, and let's go over to where we convert the round, which is the diameter. Okay, nobody can see you. Should have put yourself back on screen. Sorry about that. Let me go here. So if I go circ to diameter. All right, let me share my screen here. Oops. Okay, let's go here to share screen. And I'm going to share my circumference to diameter screen. So they give a free calculator out here. So if you're in inches, which let me make this a little bit bigger so everybody can see it. But if you're in inches, the circumference is the thing you're measuring around. So that's where you get the 2 inches. So you put 2 here, and that is a 0.64 essentially. If we rounded it up to there, so we get a diameter, which is the area across. That's what I'm measuring when I'm using my calipers. So we convert that circumference to a diameter. And the diameter was twice the radius, but we don't play with radius at all. So we do diameter, and then we got the circumference. So if you were 1.75, it'd be essentially a 0.56, which is pretty medium. I would call 0.64, because I'm going to round that up to 2 of them there. I would call that just a little fatter than medium, sort of like the chunky medium kind of thing. The large would be your 0.72 inches. We get them up there. We do a 0.72, and it's big, but it's a super chubby pen. And just because of the blank sizes, I don't think we really go above that too much. No, you're on the money. You can always take them and convert them, Stephanie. No worries. If somebody tells me 2 inches, I know that's not a diameter, because that would be that far across. The blanks aren't even that big. So if you told me, yeah, I measured it and it's 2 inches, I know you're talking circumference. So I just break out that little free calculator online and boom. Yeah, and Carrie will convert it too, because she puts the decimal point, the 0.52, the 0.64, whatever, on my sheet of paper for the order form. So no matter what we get, I mean, it's just a free calculator, right? We just convert it. And we do have that video out there, how to measure your finger grip. And if somebody tells me 2 inches, I know exactly what they're talking about. I just need some piece of information. And if you said, I want a 0.64, I know that's a diameter, not a circumference. And I think, if I remember correctly, back to my 9th grade math, that if you wanted to do it yourself, you would take your circumference and divide it by pi, which is 3.14. And that should give you your diameter, or give you your radius. I can't remember now. That's okay. We're always here for the answer, Stephanie. I mean, we're really the only ones out there that are showing people how to do that so that we can make your custom pen. And all the other turners, they do the exact same thing. They're making mediums and larges, and they'll call it, a little bit smaller than medium, and everybody's medium is different. But what I did is the thinnest pen I ever did was a 0.28. It was a very, very tiny grip. And the highest I did was a 0.72. So I just sort of figure, I mostly do 0.46 to 0.72. And around about in the middle is about a 0.56 or so. So I call that a medium. Yep, don't doubt yourself. You did good.
As Tim Allen says in Galaxy Quest, never give up, never surrender.
Never give up, never surrender. That is it, Kev. But it was fun making that fountain pen body today. I didn't learn anything, but I certainly gained experience. And when I say I didn't learn anything, it just means that I've watched the video 20 times, and I knew I had the knowledge. I now had to translate that to my fingers and create something. So that was fun. Lots of fun. All right, we're feeling pretty smooth on that, baby. That's right, Larry. I came, I saw, I overcame. Or was overcome. Not sure which. Podcast tomorrow morning, 11:30 Central Time. Ryan Fowler, SOS YouTube channel.
Is he feeling better?
Oh, yeah. Cold's gone. Or sore throat or whatever he had.
Frog in his throat.
Yeah, didn't do one last week. I wasn't on the one the week before because I was in Colorado. And I think in the drop-down selections, when you're ordering a pen, blank, turning service, whatever, that one of the selections, they indicate what's medium, what's small, and what's large, I believe. I can't remember. It's been a while since I created that menuing system. All right, that's looking pretty good. Get a little bit of shiny juice on here. And all you have to do with the shiny juice is just hold it against the blank. It will slowly absorb into the towel or the rag or whatever I'm using, and it does all the work. There it is. That's pretty. I like the colors in this one. It's purple stones, and in the middle is like a pink, blue, green mixture. All right, and those are it for Jess. Let me take the bushings out, throw them into her packet, and then we'll be on to the next one. Carrie, if you're watching, you might want to tell Trudy.
She already told Trudy.
Oh, very good. Oh, we got another one of those acorn tops.
Oh.
All right, so we're going to do 5 1/4, and I think these are all 5 1/4. Yeah, a little bit bigger than 5 1/4. I mean, you got to cut some off. I can hear myself in my headphones that are playing from my pad because I had my headphones on when I was working today. Being creative. Kev kept coming in and visiting me. Spreading his well wishes.
Huh?
Huh? Hmm?
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 What are you talking about?
You were spreading your well wishes today when I was working.
Okay.
You came in and said, "Hey, what's up?" Give me a high five or fist bump or whatever.
Oh, I was resting my butt from diamond painting.
That's right. Resting his butt from diamond painting.
Look at that, people. Look at that. That's all done today. Oh, yeah. And that's all I have left. Woo. That's a lot today.
All right, those are sized appropriately. Let me come over here and drill some
And
bushing
this
holes.
blue right here, it's fairy dust, so it's got a little dust, sparkly dust on the diamond, so it makes it, pops out. Pops. And the drawer of her face is done. Got some hair. And the AB on here is right here and right here. That's the only AB in this kit. And the fairy dust is all these blue squares here. They're supposed to look like little stars. Blue stars.
All right, let me remove the diaper.
A hot pink diaper.
Yes, hot pink. Hot pink diaper. Sometimes my fingers just don't work.
Nope.
All right, these are going to be all baseball bat .60.
Look all the work I've done today.
You'll be done tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. And Hagrid is next. And then Dubby. And then Minnie Mouse. And then Tigger. And I haven't decided which big kid I want to do next. So many choices. So many choices.
Now, if you'll notice, a little piece of the resin fell out of this acorn. So when I cut it off so this would end up here where the finger grip goes, because I'll turn this away and that won't even be there when we're done. And the baseball bat will be right here on the end, either end. There we go.
Good question. That is a good question. Who's my favorite Harry Potter character? That's a good question. Who is it? There's so many choices. Probably Harry Potter. He's my favorite. Harry Potter's my favorite character. But my least favorite character is Dolores Umbridge. He was evil. I've met many of Dolores Umbridge in my life. Many of the people who are like Dolores Umbridge. So Yeah. That's my favorite Harry Potter character. Harry.
All right, coming back down to an earthly speed. All right,
Earthly
0.60.
speed. Yeah. So this kit will be the fastest kit I ever done. I've never done a kit in 2 days. Next is Hagrid, and then Dubby.
All right, let's see
Yeah,
how we're doing here.
Let's get those likes up, people.
0.60, right on the money. Love it.
Oh, there's 17 people on here, Joe. Not 18, 17. Someone just left. So no. Let's hit that like button. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And hit the subscribe button. And also when this live is over, hit the hype button on your mobile phone. That's who this is. That's who I'm doing, Larry. Hermione. That's who this is, Larry. As you can see here, bottom here, is tiny
All right, that should be
Hermione.
near our goal.
13 by 13, which is
0.60
32,
on the money.
32
Love it.
centimeters. So that's who I'm doing. And Emma Watson is actually a Disney princess because she plays Belle in the live action Beauty and the Beast, which was a very good movie. So Emma Watson is a
I think this is
wizard,
going to be cheeky on this one.
I mean a witch, and a Disney princess.
Nope, I got to do the baseball bat on this end.
Oh, I don't know if you guys can see this here. Let's see if I can pull my camera here. Here. There's the Spider-Man I did. Here, you can zoom in here. That's the big. That was my first big kit, huge kit I did. That took me 3 weeks to do. Oh, hello, Trudy. Welcome. Your pen is
Hello,
being
Trudy.
turned. And this small Spider-Man, my mom did for me. Let's see. There's Fred Flintstone. Yabba dabba doo. Let's see what we got. There's the Donald Duck, which I did in 12 days. I don't know if you guys can see that. That is all square. There's my Harry Potter characters I've done so far. There's Dumbledore. There's Harry. Draco was my first ever kit. Ever. Draco was my first kit I ever did. I was a little slow at the time because I was first getting the hang of diamond painting. And then I took a 2-month break when I started Ron. So, because I was working at Walmart. So, and here's the 3D printed Spider-Man Dad made me. So, I also have kits I also have kits on the wall. What? What about Donald Duck? I already showed it. I also got my Donald Duck's head kit out in the living room. I got Mickey Mouse, the Simba I did. I got Jafar out there, so our living room wall is being. Nah, I like the way it is, Larry, because it looks cool. I like it the way
So
it
this
is.
is a new design I just came up with today, Trudy.
Cheeky.
So this is the third time I've done it because it really looks good on these acorn blanks. Imagine that, getting a blank with acorn tops in it. Who'd have thunk?
Yeah, I like the way it is, Larry.
Man, you got a big acorn cap right there. Woo! That's a big one there. A little bit of glitter right in there. Very nice. Here we go. Blow her off. You'll like our new diaper, Trudy. Look at this new diaper here.
It's hot pink, Trudy. Hot pink.
What's that, babe?
Quite the character over there.
Who, Kevin?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
What is that one? Oh, that must be a walnut chip.
This is the, not walnut shell, but acorn top.
Hey, this is her first blank turn.
Hey, Trudy, is this your first blank we've ever turned for you? I can't remember. Carrie just asked me to ask you that. She goes, I can't remember if she got one at Kettner or not. Not sure. Yeah, this style of design or turn is called cheeky. Cheeky, the design I'm doing right now. I just made it up this morning. It's cheeky. Ooh, very exciting. First order. This is it. You got a mic? Oh, they can't hear you. Oh, what'd you say? Oh, you got a trinket tray, but these are your first pen blanks. You got more? Yeah, we got 3 to do tonight. 3 more she has to write up, so on and so forth. What was your first, Denise? Which one was that? That was a long time ago. What was the first one, Carrie?
Oh,
Majesty Magic, says Carrie. Let's see if Denise agrees. I can never remember. I can't remember 10 minutes from now what I did.
I may have to slap you, Dad.
You may. I don't know. She's going to respond. It was a Dakota, yes.
See,
Carrie remembers them all. I don't know how. I don't know how. Majesty magic.
How long ago was that? I think that was like beginning of last year.
Like February of 24.
February of 24 was what?
Peace.
Oh, the first couple for Denise?
She
Wow.
measured this big, thick finger grip. I'm like, are you sure? I wasn't sure. And then it all was addiction from then. What was that thing we heard last night that leopards are scary, but something?
No, leopards are fierce or something.
It was funny.
They were carving pumpkins, and a girl made a leopard on a pumpkin because leopards are something.
You mean that outrageous pumpkins show we were watching?
Yeah.
Where Dad noticed a guy with a Pennsylvania accent.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, but I don't know how I remember this stuff, but it just kind of pops in my head. I'll say, Tim, hey, remember that pen we did last weekend? This. No. I go, come on, we just did it like 3 days ago. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I really don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, oh.
I can't remember.
He can't. Ugh.
But if you describe it to me or show it to me, I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember that one. But I don't remember it by artist or whatever. I just remember by here's what I have to do. Here's how I have to turn it, what it's got to look like.
Trudy has 2 more orders with 3 blanks.
Yes,
Nice.
she does. I think. I know there's this one back here. Is that one?
Wonderful Turner again before the cruise.
Yeah, there's 3 more there, and then I have one that you got Wednesday, and then there's also 2 that came from Castaway that I have to send over to you, but they're in the queue.
If they're not all turned tonight, I will buff them tomorrow.
Oh, Trudy's will be turned tonight. These 3.
Yeah, those 3.
She's got 3 in this packet.
And then I'll send
Okay,
over
Trudy,
the
they
3
will be buffed tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll send over the 3 new ones tomorrow.
Well, thank you for the opportunity and letting us turn your pens.
It's fun.
It's always fun.
And how's your kit coming on, Trudy? You almost on that last row?
That's a very hot. I think you're doing the little Frankenstein. They are
she
very
did.
high confetti. If I remember, I started the ghost, but didn't get very far.
Cindy's using her 3rd pen from the Leopards. My first was a cat pen, then a dragon pen.
Yep, I remember. And I remember those 3 for sure. I wouldn't have remembered them until you said them, but I remember them now.
Who was that?
Cindy.
Oh, yeah, making the cat pen. I remember that.
My first pen was the Buckeye pen.
Yep, and the dolphin pen.
Oh, yeah.
You don't use those. You use my strawberries and cream pen.
I just got comfortable with it.
Yeah.
That's the way it works,
He
Kev.
was sitting at that desk there, and all of a sudden, all my pens were like all over, and Tim was using a different pen every day. I'm like, you stop that. You're tearing apart my pens here, dude.
I was not.
Okay. End of story.
So what I'm doing now is rubbing the beeswax into the woody parts of the pen. There we go. There it is.
Oh, boy.
Acorn shells and then purple, magenta, pink, all that good stuff. Got some swirlies in there. Some micro.
Joe says, I think mine was the Randall Spangled Dragon.
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
it was. That was Marion's first one as well. And that was in November of 23. Don't ask me how I know that. Oh, I'll leave now.
So,
Now, this is a really cool blank
My
here.
dad could do that too. He could remember like the most trivial stuff.
that's
but
where
he
I get it.
Basic. He could remember
I just
things.
remember how many tools I have.
Yeah, gosh, please. Yeah, that's the only kind of kits I'll not do. Heavy confetti. That'll just drive me crazy. Some people like it, but not me. I'll never do it. No siree.
Now, this is a pretty cool blank. It looks like an ocean at the top, and stuff is coming down into the clear and the glitter. It's going to be on fire when we shine it up. Not sure if you can see that in there, but when you're looking below there, you're seeing through the blank all this section here, and then this is dark green over there. All right, let's get going with it here. Blowers on. We're going about the right speed.
Up all those orders. And Trudy, I'll have your pens buffed
All right,
at
I
the
think
end of
it's
the
probably
night.
still a little fat, but let's check it out. 0.64, yep. A little bit more. That's a 0.64 and a little bit more.
And if you're watching Jess, I will buff
I'm a
your pens
poet
as well.
and don't know it. My feet show it. They're long, fellas. That's a good dad joke for you. You can all borrow it now.
You're horrible at dad
0.61.
jokes.
We'll take off a couple of whiskers there. And that one will be perfect.
Once I get off here off the line, I will buff Trudy's pens and other 2 orders got in there. So Mom can inspect them, pack them, and mail them out. Got halfway through Hermione's today. I don't know if I've ever done that much before. Look at that. Look at the bag. Look at that sparkle in her hair. Amazing.
0.63. Very close.
Very close. Yeah. The Armani Granger might be done. He might be done before live, if not during the live. Or if not during the live, after the live.
Now, once I complete my first fountain pen, I will figure out how to process it or processize it to get rid of the labor from switching tools so much. That way I can batch out 10 pens at a time. All right, so what we got here. So here's what I want to preserve. And you know what's crazy is this might look coolest with the most minimal turn. I might do like a single pane window because I want to retain this green. And there's like a bunch of little fingers falling down off of that green. Like it's one of those big thunder clouds where the rain is coming down. It should be pretty cool. Let's see if I get my finger wet here with some water. There, see that? Wow, that's wild. There's some action in there that you can't see until it's all shined up. Watch this. This will one you'll sit and look at, Trudy. You'll just go, I can't diamond paint. I'm just looking at my pen. This is almost like the cheeky cut, but there's no cheek in the middle. We'll come out here just a little bit.
They will be buffed tonight, Miss Trudy. I'll buff hers and Jess and the other 2 orders that are in there. So Mom can
This
mail
is
those
really
out.
a great blank. I mean, they're all really good blanks, but this one is very dramatic, just sitting still. That's pretty even there. That is it. This is gonna be cool. I love blanks like this. Larry says something about calipers I have.
I liked those calipers you have.
Oh yeah, I couldn't say he likes them. Yeah, they're the very first ones I ever bought. And let me tell you, Larry, they're Starrett, Starrett or something. Really super high caliber. And I have desired to always buy a pair of calipers like that and have a use for it. I always wanted to buy them, but never really had a use till we started turning pens. And then the minute I could tell I needed that, I went and bought the Starrett. They were like $140 or $50 or something like that. But man, they are just, I feel like I arrived and bought myself a real tool. And then I got a couple of cheapies off of Amazon for $10, you know, or $15 that I use elsewhere.
It's Dexter's birthday today, Dad.
Hey, Dexter.
Whistle. Oh, that means me and Dexter are almost the same age.
And many more, Dexter.
35. 7 times 5.
That was
Yeah,
happy
7
birthday to
times 5.
Dexter. Happy birthday, Dexter.
He's just almost the same age as me.
That's right. In dog years?
Yes.
Oh, I'm telling you, Larry, I was dying to afford them. I've always wanted a Starrett tool. And all Starretts are mostly, I think, measuring tools that I was always aware of. So when I had the opportunity, I said, I need a Starrett. I need one. Oh, that's awesome, Denise. That's awesome. And you could play this video back for him too when it's all over. I'm spending extra time polishing this up or sanding it or finishing it, or whatever you want to call it, because I want to make sure that it is crystal clear.
Crystal clear. Not clear. Crystal clear.
Absolutely. But yes, you are absolutely correct, Larry. They are expensive.
Nothing's cheap, Dad.
What's that?
Nothing's cheap.
Well, the super good tools are, and Larry knows what they are. I mean, he appreciates them just like I do. And I was just dying to really buy one because I just wanted to use a Starrett. But yeah, I got you, Larry. I never bought one until I was 61. And I have watched This Old House and all those shows over all those years, always wanting a caliper like that.
Don't forget Tool Time.
Yeah, they didn't use them on there. They used Binford. See how fast I was, Kev? I'm actually wearing out my finger pressing against this thing.
Looks pretty cool.
Whew, it's starting to feel real smooth.
If I only had a rich uncle.
Absolutely, Larry. And it's not like I own 10 of them, but, you know, I was able to say, hey, let me buy the good tools when we get started. The only thing I didn't buy that was great was Harbor Freight lathe, which is still plenty good. But, of course, I would like that $3,000 Rikon, you know, that's big and but I don't need it. One of my favorite the fountain pen makers out there does everything on a Wen lathe, WEN, which is sort of a lower end brand on Amazon, although getting better. And he makes beautiful stuff. He's got that lathe dialed in. He doesn't need a big expensive one. He started on a Harbor Freight lathe, and now he's got that that one from Amazon. The not Wen. What is it? It's he had a Wen lathe. Now he's got a red one. Bauer. He's got the $600 Bauer from Harbor Freight, and he does fabulous work. In fact, he inspires me to make fountain pens because of what he does to them. They're just incredible.
$600. Ooh. There it is. Ooh,
that's the one I use the most when I'm not at the lathe, Larry, is my digital ones. And they switch between inches and metric and fractions. All right, here comes the unveiling. This thing's going to be hot. I might not even send this one to Trudy. I may keep it. Oh, heck yeah. Look at that. Oh, look at that. We got to go to the scope on that one.
Oh, wow.
That is too cool.
Scope time.
Yeah, you got to see that one up close.
Oh, no. Trudy says, because you said you might keep it.
I say that when I'm jealous. This is just a great blank. It really, really is.
Absolutely gorgeous. Yes, it is, Trudy. We're going to the scope, people.
Let's go to the scope here. Leopard scope selected. Give her all she's got, Scotty. Engage. Here, let's make mine big.
Ron Show, Dad.
Oh.
Wrong character for Ron Show. Oh, wow. That is...
You can't really see that on the big camera, but check that out.
That is smoke your eyeballs.
That is dramatic. And I'm telling you, it's twice as good in person.
Can't wait. Ooh, that is cool.
We'll spin it all the way around in the different sections here.
Yeah, I like how the light hits it.
Look at that right there. That is too cool right there.
Oh, yeah, that is cool. Cindy says, triple wow.
I agree, Cindy. That is a great blank. It doesn't look like it when you're just sort of looking at it in the square. Let me show you another one I did this morning that has become literally my total wow moments. And this is from Jacob. And this is the one that's clear, and you can see the spikes on the inside.
Oh, that's cool.
Thistle. And you can actually see through the back side of the cinnamon. Look at it. You see right through the cinnamon. I love
cool.
it. Look at that spike in there.
That is
thistle.
Cool. That is.
And I think Carrie's got a couple of these still. I told Jacob, I said, I'll buy all you got. Look at that.
I said, I would quote Guy Fieri, shut the front door.
Shut the front door. And I'm telling you, this is much better in person, but you get an idea. I love to see that clear and see that thistle in there. Look at that underneath there. That is way cool. That is just, I'm telling you, I'm looking at it right now, and it's much better in person. Much better. Okay, let's get back to business here. We got work to do. Let me flip the camera back over here.
Last pen.
Let's see. Where we at here? Camera, digital microscope. This one right here.
There we go.
Got a lot of wows. I'm telling you, it's even better in person. I don't know where that blank came from, but whoo, everybody get one of those. Yeah. Let's see. Love that. I love that green when it was just a blank. Now, I'm telling you, Trudy, it is gorgeous. I want to make yo-yos to just procrastinating on trying. You know what, Larry? I bought all those tools before I went to Aspen 3 weeks ago, and I've been collecting little tools along the way. And I was even watching the videos yesterday while I was working. I'm like, tomorrow, I'm pulling the trigger tomorrow, and I'm going to start making the fountain pens. So I have dove in, and now we are committed.
Which one are you talking about? Is the one that, ooh, wow.
The green one.
Oh, yeah, this is Jake.
That's Jacob. There you go. That's a Jacob Jansen.
I knew it was.
See, Carrie would know that. I can't keep him straight. But that is a gorgeous blank. And you know, it doesn't look like much when you're just sort of looking at blanks, because we're all used to seeing all the colors and the swirls and all that kind of stuff. But that one is just subtly gorgeous. Now, this is the swirly one here. And there is some clear in this one with that same gold dust glitter type of stuff or whatever. Or green, there's green glitter in there too. So gold glitter and green glitter. This should be good too. I like it. They're all good, but I mean, they're just fun and watch to expose what is going to be exposed. But yeah, Larry, just jump in, brother. Just jump in. You're going to screw something up and literally, you know, I'm 64 years old. I can fix just about anything, make just about anything, come up with just about anything. But still, when it's something new and I purchased $3,000 worth of tools, I'm like, I got to figure this out and get it right because it's too cool. And next, I'm going to move to Florida and make guns for Denise on the lathe out of resin.
Guns? Oh, gosh, Dad. Let's move to Florida so we cruise all the time.
And then I'll whistle to Dexter in person.
There you go. And don't forget about Yogi.
I'll open up a little gunsmith shop in the back of Denise's gun shop. We'll make pens and guns, Denise.
What'd you say? Did you say no? You don't want to move to Florida?
What I'm doing when I'm reaching up, I'm feeling the flat spots. I wouldn't do it while the blank was still pretty square, but now it's just a small flat spot.
Love what, Joe? What do you love?
And we'll bring Dexter to work and we'll just whistle to Dexter.
Let's do it now. Let's move after the cruise.
And you know what it is, Larry, is you get all those tools, and even though you watch them use them, you're really not sure how to use them yourself. So it takes a little bit to get the gumption out and get the muscle memory down and try to figure out how to work them. But it's a lot of fun. And we will do some fountain pen making live. I'm actually recording my very first one. We'll eventually put that up. But what I'm doing is sort of a test run, trying to make sure I have all the tools. Like today, I was making the body, and then I wanted to make the section to put into the cap, and I'm like, oh heck, I don't have any nibs yet. and I can't make the cap till I know how much room I need for the nib. So I had to stop. So I only made the body. And by the way, the fountain pens can also be made with a roller ball insert.
Roller ball.
And you can swap them out. You could have a ink cartridge and a fountain pen one day and take that out, put it on your desk, and throw a roller ball in there. I'll have to figure that out, but yeah, you can do it. I hear them talking about it all the time. Okay, almost there. 0.63. All right, that should be where we need to be. 0.60 on the money. Excellent. Hey, Joe, did you see the body I made today? My practice. Actually, it's going to be a legit pen. It's just my very first one. I didn't know if you were making dinner or watching at that point. .62, very close. I'm with you, Larry, 100%, buddy. I don't have bipolar, but it's still trying, man. It's you know, it's when you watch these turners out there that are making incredible pens, it's a little bit intimidating, but you really want to join their ranks, right? So you got to try. Got to dump in there and do it. It's just like diamond painting, you know, you see one, you want to do it, but got to dive in. Got to do the first one, right? I think we're going to do vases on this one. This will look killer in vases. It's a good design for that. 5 1/4, 2 5/8 is in the middle.
All the pens that return tonight will be buffed and maybe mailed out tomorrow.
What I'm doing when I'm adjusting these dividers is to figure out where this one and this one are going to be from the center so that I have enough finger grip down here. So when I get it shot just like that, that'll be good. I tighten up this knob here. That way they don't move. Then I make my lines on there for my guides. Here we go. And now I've got 5 lines on there that will guide me into making vases. It's my cheat stick. Got to get my fan. Oh, my fan went off. I've been in here 12 hours there. My fan goes off at 12 hours. Automatically goes off. I'm like, why is my fan not blowing? All right, that's nicely done there. Now we'll come in the middle here and make the bottom of our vases. And you know, it's funny, when you do baseball bats and you do vases, you actually have 4 vases. I'll show them to you in a second. Let me turn the lathe down a little bit. By the way, the pumpkin pen that was in the contest where I earned 3rd loser is for sale. Carrie's got it. It's got some simple bubblegum balls on it, or whatever you want to call it. Very orange with little black jack-o'-lanterns and pumpkins and I forget what else is on there. Skeletons, maybe? Can't remember. But she'll list that up pretty soon. Those ladies, they're good turners, and they do all that, what do you call it, the little gems and stuff on there. I think we've been doing it for almost a year, and I got 2nd place once, or like in Talladega Nights, I got 1st loser. Right, Kev?
If you ain't first, you're last.
You're either first. That's right. You got it. Here, I'll show it to you, Joe.
Shake and bake.
So this is the first pen I'm making, this blue in here. And I created the body. And the body has a shoulder here, or a, what do you call it, tenon. And it's got threads on there. Not sure how well you can see that. And then threads on the inside. And I will use this piece here to create a section that will screw onto the inside of there. And this piece here called the section will hold the nib. So I'll have a thing here that'll screw down into there, and I'll fashion this up here and give a little finger grip in here, and it'll be tapped for the nib. So the nib will go into here, and then the cartridge will go down into here. So you'll be able to screw that together. And I stopped at the point of making the cap. I got it flattened off, but I needed something else to go in there, and I need to know how long this section's going to be with the nib, because this is going to screw down around it onto these threads here. So this will be our cap. And after that screws down, I got to have enough room inside here for the nib. So I need the nib. The nib will be here tomorrow. And, you know, we'll go from there. I'm learning. I'm like, oh, I guess I need all the pieces before I make the pen, huh? Okay, let's get to finishing this baby. Let's see, blower off, lathe on. Yeah, that was not a premiere yet, Joe. I did record it, and I'll probably put it up sometime in the future once I complete my first pen, because I think I'll be like a 12-year-old Boy Scout doing his first Pinewood Derby.
Oh, I remember those.
I did.
Those were fun times.
Mainly because I've never made one before, and I just absolutely love them. I don't even write that much with fountain pens, but I love the whole idea behind them. They're so cool.
Yeah.
You got it, Larry. It's self-taught, man. You get watch all the videos and buy all the tools, and then one day you got to turn the lathe on and figure it out and get some experience. Right now, I have a tiny bitest of experience. Yep, keep trying. Yeah, you know, you don't need much, Larry. The one you've got's perfectly good. You just gotta do it. Get it inside. Take it in the kitchen. See how your mom likes that. Rig it up at the kitchen table and say, "This is where I'm turning pens, Mom." See how that goes over, Larry. Probably like a lead balloon, right? I'm feeling good. I use these sanding sponges to get all these cool grooves. That's why when I'm all done, there are no knife marks on the pen. Oh, that feels good right there. You got it, Larry. Yep. I remember my very first pine wood derby. I think that might have been the actual first thing I ever sort of made. I mean, you put it together and sand it and paint it and all that kind of stuff.
Did Grandma help you?
No, Grandpa did.
No.
And my dad was the same way. He could fix anything, make anything, design something that would work. He wasn't an architect. He was just a super mechanical guy.
Yes, he was.
He was a wonderfully great man. I wish he was still alive.
Yeah. He was a funny one too.
Oh, he was funny.
Now I know where you get your horrible sense of humor.
That's right.
He actually passed away my first day of my very first full-time job.
That's right.
Black Friday, 2014. He's been gone for 11 years. Man, where's the time gone?
Yeah, was that 2014?
Yeah, I was working at Pinnacle.
Yep. November 2014.
November 28th, 2014 to be exact.
But he was very ill when he passed, so
Yeah,
I'm
and
sort of
skinny.
glad he passed.
And skinny.
Yeah. Well, it's what happens when you get cancer.
Yep.
Some forms of it are pretty brutal.
Yeah.
That's cool, Larry. I bet she loves it. Probably very proud of you making that for her. Or maybe she stole it. Maybe you didn't give it to her. Larry's sitting there thinking, yeah, she never really did ask for it. She just took it. I bet you it's gorgeous, Larry. I can't wait to see your policeman plaques.
You mean military plaques?
Or military plaques. Yeah. Thank you, Kevin. Keep me straight. He made police pens and the military plaques. A lot of glitter in here, I'll tell you. My goodness. All right, it's feeling good. I'm with you, Larry. 100%, buddy.
Yeah, Grandpa would say, "What's diamond painting?"
Yep, he'd get it. Grandma did one diamond painting.
Really?
Yep. And she said, no more. That was it. Did one. Her and my aunts did it.
It's probably too much work for Grandma.
Well, she'd have to collect too much stuff and get too many tools. She just did the basics. I mean, she's 87, so.
Well, she'll be 88 here in a week and a half.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I think it's Uncle Billy's birthday today.
Yesterday. Today's Melanie's.
Oh, yeah, come on, Bruce. I knew it. One of the two.
All right. Ready for the unveil or the reveal. Oh, yeah, that looks cool. Good swirly pattern on that. Good colors. It's like a hot pink with a neon green, some kind of really cool deep neon purple. And I don't think there's a black in there. Yeah, there may be some black in there too, along with the green and the gold glitter. Now, where are the 4 vases? One is right there on the top. You sort of got like a urn, maybe, or a vase or something. You got one vase there. Same thing on the other side. So when you have baseball bats like this, you sort of have 4 vases. There it is. Yes, ma'am, Trudy. Kevin will get them buffed up tomorrow, and Carrie will
Not
get 'em.
tonight.
Yeah, are you buffing
Come on,
tonight?
Buff. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's good.
Take
They'll
them out,
appreciate
pack
that.
them, and get
Let
them
me,
out tomorrow.
yep, let me get these bushings out of here.
That way I
All
can
right,
focus on
going back
diamond.
in the Trudy's packet. Into your bucket, Kev.
That way I can focus on diamond paint tomorrow.
That's right. I'm with you, Larry. I am with you. Wish my dad was here too. But anyway, everybody, thank you very much for spending a couple of hours with us. We always appreciate you being here. And we had a good time, and we sang happy birthday or whistled happy birthday to Dexter. And Denise, you can go back and just clip that right out to your phone and do it up and say, do it every year for Dexter. All right. You guys have a wonderful evening. Say goodbye, Kevin.
Goodbye. Everybody. See you tomorrow.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a good night. Oh, we got to hit the outro here. There we go.